Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sims on Film in 2025. Yet again, sorry for the delay since the Sims on Film Awards, but first off, we're going to go for something a bit new here. You'll start with your news, and the first news of 2025 is the first flop of 2025, and that is Robbie Williams' biopic Better Man. Now, this had a budget from Paramount of $135 million, and the big problem here is nobody knows who Robbie is in America. In its first 10 days showing, it just took over $1 million, and worldwide, it looks like it's only going to take 25 million. So that will be a loss of $110 million for Paramount, and that's not because Better Man is not a very good film. It actually is. It's just because Robbie Williams does not have the worldwide appeal, and it's not getting people in cinemas. It's still on here in selected cinemas. It is a very good movie and was one of my surprise films of 2024. Anyway, on to your first film review, and it's Flight Risk, directed by Mel Gibson, starring Mark Wahlberg. Now, Gibson has directed some terrific movies, Braveheart, of course, and the brilliant Apocalypto. Now, Wahlberg plays a pilot who is basically trying to get back a man who's trying to give evidence, and also a police officer back across the pond. Now, the problem here is Warburg who you think he is? Well, the twist is easy to see, and you can see it a mile off. Well, Flight Risk has a lot of flaws. It is entertaining enough, but Warburg's accent goes all over the place, and it's worse than Russell Crowe's in Robin Hood. But it's only 95 minutes, and it jolts along at a good pace, and there's a few decent set pieces. It's not going to set the world alight, but it is a decent enough watch. And, well, Wahlberg did go all out in this film and actually did go bald for it, unbelievably enough. It's okay, steady if unspectacular, with a few good moments in there. 7 out of 10. Next, we're on to another film regarding a plane in it. So if you don't like planes or are scared of plane crashes, I don't think you'll like Sims on Film this week. Next, we're on to Prey, which is on Paramount, starring Ryan Philippe and Mina Savari. Their plane comes down in the wilderness, and Philippe is trying to keep himself and his wife alive while there's wild animals out there and a mercenary group trying to take his belongings off him. Philippe is terrific. It's his best film role in many years after a few duff DVD films of recently. Safari is steady if unspectacular, but puts in a strong display in the early part of the movie. It's a good watch, yet again, just over the an hour and a half mark, where some films have become really overblown in the last few years. This is nice to watch. Overall, a very, very good watch, but let down by a pretty average ending. But a good watch. Highly entertaining, 8 out of 10. So we have a new feature for Sims on Film in 2025. So you have the news, and now you're going to get Film of the Week. So Film of the Week is Heart Eyes on this Valentine's Day week, and it's not your traditional Valentine's Day movie. This is a slasher horror movie, and if you like Scream and all that kind of stuff, you'll thoroughly enjoy it. So Olivia Holt is in this. She was great in a TV series called Summer, and she was also terrific in Totally Killer back in 2023. Mason Gooding is also in this. He's been in the actual last 3 Scream films, and they work terrifically off each other. Hot Eyes is a good whodunit with enough gore in there and a really good twist at the end. The 2 central performances are terrific, and you can see this really is a setup to what you think might be a franchise in the future. It's just really nice to see a film not overstay its welcome, have 2 good leads, a few good jump scares, very good popcorn entertainment. Not enough of these films around for me, in a film where it's good to watch, well directed, and it just really is great fun. 8.5 out of 10. So, last but no means least, in the next few weeks, you will be getting many of the Oscar nominated films will be reviewed here on Sims on Film as we lead up to the Oscars. And you'll hear my genuine rants about what's nominated and what isn't nominated. as yet again, I think the Oscars are pompous tosh, and most of them don't know a good film if you hit them in the face. Anyway, there you go, and I will be back next week for more Sims on Film.